Julia just went through all of the efforts that the big social media companies have undertaken. And the question is this going to buy them any goodwill, given the larger debate that seems to be around them, whether it comes to 230 or potentially even breaking them up?
So I think the companies have done a pretty good job of responding to specifically foreign interference, as we saw it in 2016 and a little bit of 2018. And as Julia talked about, there's these large war rooms. There's teams that are searching out for potential foreign actors. And we've also seen a lot of cooperation with government entities, such as the FBI, to shut down this stuff proactively. There's a broad political consensus that we don't want foreign actors, such as the Russian Internet Research Agency, which is one of the groups that was involved in 2016, interfering in our elections. What's happening for the companies now is they're bumping up against the lack of consensus of what their responsibility is domestically. And it is in the domestic sphere that they're going to have most of their problems today, because the vast majority of the disinformation our team is tracking as part of the Election Integrity Partnership is coming from domestic sources, in many cases, verified domestic sources. So you're not even talking from the grassroots, but a lot of election disinformation that are being pushed by known influencers with very large platforms who are able to speak out to large numbers of people via social media and then inject their ideas into kind of the overall media ecosystem.
Well, so let me ask you, just last night, President Trump tweeted about Pennsylvania, raised the prospect that the vote is not going to be proper and the possibility of civil unrest. Twitter put a label on it. Is that appropriate? Is it not? Does it politicize things? What do you do about it?
So in my opinion, it's appropriate. I think the model that most of the companies are taking when it comes to the president and his official surrogates are to treat the things that the president and his campaign says as newsworthy, but then to use their own First Amendment rights to label that content with additional context. And so I think you will probably see this today multiple times, either when the president does things like imply that there's going to be political violence, which I think is completely inappropriate. The job of the president is to unite the country, not to pour gasoline on the fire. And to imply that there's going to be violence if he doesn't get his way is a totally inappropriate thing. The companies have a First Amendment right to their own speech. And for them to not take his content down, but to label it to say, we disagree with this and we believe it's either not factual or it's dangerous is totally appropriate. The challenge is going to be if the president declares victory prematurely tonight. And what we've seen is from Twitter and Facebook is they've both said that if it hasn't been called by a certain group of well-respected predictors as being done tonight, which is quite a large possibility that we won't have an answer tonight, then they will label his content. But this is going to be a challenge for all of social media and the media. The truth is this is a problem for the traditional media as well. If the president of the United States gets at the podium of the White House and says, I won, or I'm losing because of fraud, and then has no evidence of that, then that's going to be covered on CNBC, on NBC, on MSNBC, on all your partner stations live. Now, what we want from the media is context to be added, which is what now the social media companies are trying to do themselves too.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.